So, what do you like about the VG gaming lineup?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the analyst, buddy.
Okay, well, I just wanted to hear your opinion.
I don't know anything about Dota.
All right, so basically this Brewmaster guy, he gets on top of you and splits. Dry doesn't like that one bit. She wants to keep her distance, and a lot of these heroes are good at closing the gap, so that is good.
You like the Venge pick later in the draft? I think that was the 5th pick, right, against the Enigma for the most part.
Syndron was talking a bit about this, where you pick hero counters a lot of the time, but you don't want to ruin your draft doing it.
Yeah.
And it does suit this lineup pretty decently, so it looks fine.
Been seeing a decent amount of Venge position 1, probably more so in Captain's draft than Captain's mode as of the last, I want to say 6 months, and it has not been pretty, as much as I hate to say that, because I love watching Venge Core. Vengeful Spirit, going for the 2-1. When do you get the Vengeance Aura?
Honestly, this hero feels like you can skill it any way you want.
We got First Blood, buddy.
Oh, didn't even see it.
Technically, he caught it on camera.
That's true.
Young 11 taking that for himself. He is pretty farmed right now overall. We'll have the phase boots ready at base.
Yeah.
Is there any timing windows for each respective team? As Limp is going to attempt to get away here. Z-Freak healing him up. Here comes Kyle as well. Nice snowball. They're going to be able to get this kill on Paparazzi. Pops. No, he's not going to get away. Not this time. Lanham in the meantime burning down. Very nicely played from Complexity, getting 2 kills. And look at the spread of damage. That's when you know things are going well for yourself. If all 3 are relatively low, but nobody actually dies.
Yeah. You know, that's the early game combo of Wisp and Batrider. They have huge turn potential, right? You can keep the Batrider alive with the tethered overcharge heal, and then you can run these heroes down.
Yep, good stuff.
Pretty nice.
But Young 11 in the meantime, he's pretty happy. He got that.
Yeah, like there's the lasso.
Oh, we're going to see the first black hole of the game. This will be a big kill for Complexity if they can get it, and they will.
Very nice.
Or Young 11 does fall on that Juggernaut. He's basically playing the position 1 this game.
Yep.
For Vici.
The way COL set up their lanes, right? VG can't really stay in front of these heroes for too long. Every time the black hole's up, Juggernaut's in danger. I imagine Juggernaut's probably going to like TP top, and they'll go for a tower push or something, and then somebody else will defend bottom, try to make some sort of play off of that.
Oh, we're going to have a stun here on Limp, but Kyle again is here to play. The ice shards are going to connect, but Paparazzi will just TP away safely. Land him in the meantime. We'll try to do the same, burning ever slowly, but there's the lasso to cancel the TP. And it looks like Kyle's TP was used quite wisely. He's been all over the map this game, doing quite nicely for Complexity. And in the meantime, oh, you better be careful. This is an Omni Slash, not able to get his Eidolons there in time. The Blade Fury should be enough to take him out, so some revenge for Young 11 in this lane. He's going to try to clean up these Eidolons as well.
Good stuff. R button's being used.
Yeah, that's the one thing I do like about the way Complexity uses Enigma, and you don't always see this with teams, is when you hit that 6, you try to get that black hole right away. It doesn't need to be a big team fight or anything like that. As here comes Limp with that flame break. Fenrir tries to use the kinetic field, but it's not going to be enough to get away this time around. And another kill for Complexity with a 5-2 advantage, despite being down in net worth.
Yeah, again, every hero that goes top is just in so much danger with the Tusk and Batrider combo. Like, they'll all die, except for the Juggernaut, but Juggernaut wants...
Fenrir with the glimpse into the kinetic field. We have TP support coming. Will it be enough? Tether is up. And away, oh, he gets banished in the middle of it. You don't see that very often. He's going to drop as a result. But there's a lasso counter initiation from Complexity. So they have enough damage to actually do this. Ice Shards onto 2. It is a 2v3 though, with Complexity on the back end here. TP support coming in as well. Flame Break will connect on land, and not going to be enough damage to actually get the kill this time around though.
Oh man, if that had like one more level, it feels like it would have more damage to kill those heroes. They're stuck in the Firelight for such a long time.
Oh, Ori is going to take some balls to the face. Got a couple more on the way. Limp in the meantime, taking another Astral Prism. This is my tournament, I can say whatever I want. Limp in the meantime, getting tethered right. Z-Freak still level 4. Again, that Toma knowledge. Is that going to be enough to get him to 6? It's going to be close. No, he just hit 4, so probably not.
Not even close.
Not even close. It's going to be like 5.3, let's say. 5.3 levels. Sure.
We'll probably get in like 1 more minute.
Oh, there's the swap. Young 11 is here. He's going to use Blade Fury. No need for Omni Slash this time around, and Moo will find his way to the grave. So another death for him. Black Hole is up though, so you have to expect once he's up, that Complexity will try to smoke gank or something. Oh boy, Paparazzi Well, he's going to get the Howl. There's the swap into the Magic Missile and the Blade Fury. Zifriko tethers away and will be fine for now. We have TP support again in the form of Bat Rider. There's the last onto Young 11. The Omni Slash is there, and all the procs are on poor Zifrik. That is super unlucky.
I feel like that happens every time, doesn't it?
It does. It feels like it. But at the end of the day, Complex is going to be very happy with that trade. Fenrir, in the meantime, in the bot lane, gets punched in the air by Kyle. That's going to be an easy kill as Ori a little bit late to the party to connect field.
They still have hold too.
Indeed.
Complex making plays everywhere.
Bottom lane, Kyle gets the snowball. Okay, Ori is dealing a lot of damage. He has to force that out. That's a newly purchased item for him. TP support again coming in. Lan M in the meantime, getting harassed by Chessie. See, you have to force the primal split. Doesn't look like it. We'll walk away safely. And Paparazzi, this is the thing about the Vengeful Spirit that we brought up. That swap, especially during the nighttime, very good initiation possibility, even with the low range. Kyle taking some damage from Ori, gets off the ice shards, gets glimpsed back into the snowball. There's a black hole though, it's gonna whip, unfortunately for Complexity. Kyle trying to use as many spells as he can, knowing that he's resigned to his death. So a kill goes the way of Vici, and Black Hole is now down.
Okay, sometimes that happens.
That's true. Paparazzi picking up the haste rune, or the bounty rune I should say. Oh my god, that is so much damage. Jesus. It has the DD activated, so only a couple shots with that magic missile are enough to take out Zifrik, and this is...
So that was a huge rotation tier 1 Vici, right? But look, at the same time, Drow Ranger's hitting the top tower, so it's not that bad, honestly. You're still going to trade objective.
We'll see if Complexity can get anything out of this gank. Lan M. It's actually a somewhat hard kill to get. They're going to focus on Fenrir for now. There's the lasso. This should be a pretty easy kill. Young 11 is here, though. He has Omni Slash available, and again, Zifrik gets destroyed by it.
Got a haste rune.
Panda has popped his Brewmaster ult. And that is 2 kills the way of Vici Gaming as they're on the run, but Young 11 has his healing ward up, so he's going to be good to go. They're going to focus on to this Bat Rider. That's looks to be the 3rd kill for Vici Gaming in this engagement. And that healing ward is doing so much work right now. Super value as Chessie's being chased. Extremely slow, but here comes Zifrik. Only level 5, not able to use his ultimate. Still not level 6 yet, so 4 deaths here for Complexity, making a full team wipe as Vici Gaming. This is the Vengeful Spirit time we were talking about. With that healing ward, they're able to sustain all that damage.
Yeah, they have a very fast-paced lineup. Juggernaut can always fight with the healing ward as well. Vengeful Spirit, the same thing. Biggest cooldown's the Brewmaster split with Drow Ranger, typically.
I'd say Vici.
Okay. Even with the BKB Black Hole potential?
I mean, that's the main thing that's keeping them in the game, right? Lim gets glimpsed back into the kinetic field. He's completely surrounded. Easy kill for Vici, and you have to expect this to be a tier 1 tower incoming as well.
I think that both lineups are good in the late game. It's just that right now, VG's team, it's super easy to execute, right? Any target that gets glimpsed, it's probably going to die. They can go on any hero they want. They don't have to worry about clumping up for this Black Hole because he doesn't have Blink Dagger yet. And even when he does get the Blink Dagger, it's not really, that's not the item that changes the game, right? He needs BKB, Lincolns, and Blink Dagger.
Yeah,
so,
he needs a lot of items for sure.
Yeah, they've got a huge window where they can keep just rolling from tower to tower, and there's probably nothing Complexity can do about it. I mean, Limp, he doesn't have Blink Dagger either.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how great this Vici Gaming lineup is for 5-manning, and with an Aegis on top of that and this 6k net worth lead, don't think there's much Complexity to do without a crazy Black Hole from Moo.
Yep, their high ground
initiation from him.
The high ground defense for Complexity is still very, very
Oh my god, Chessie's getting destroyed. Ice shards are there, that actually blocks him in, but able to get TP'd out by Zifrik. Might be the end of Zifrik. It's Omni Slash on the Moo into a Blade Fury. Another kill for Vici Gaming across the map. We'll see where Zifrik comes in, see if he can get a crazy tether off Ori, trying to get the Astral most likely. He gets the tether on the Kyle. Takes a couple right clicks on the backside though, saving that Invis rune. It's going to be close. He gets banished. I'm not sure if he did get it.
It's in his bottom.
So he should be okay unless they have vision. Oh, he just dies. Okay.
Yeah, there's a sentry placed on the high ground, so.
Oh, Ori's going to jump in now. Kyle with the snowball, not going to stun him for too long. Tries to get to the Walrus punch, but it's not going to happen. Ori taking another kill for himself. 16-7 with a 9k net worth lead here for Vici.
It's extremely difficult for Complexity to find anywhere safe to farm up. They do have good wards though. I mean, they have 3 wards placed in the Radiant jungle to help them split push the map, try to find some sort of farm, but they just need so many items before they can fight.
Yeah, we really haven't seen the presence of Drow Ranger, I feel like, this game, and I don't know how much that has to do with not having the usual partners that we're used to seeing, or whether it's just Vici Gaming, or they're just grouping up way too early for a Drow to actually answer.
Like the Drow Ranger, or it amps the physical damage of all these range heroes, but at the same time, you kind of want good right clickers paired with that, right?
Yeah. Jesse's going to take some right clicks. Oh, that's a glimpse coming back as well. This should be enough to take him out. So another kill for Vici. No answers for Complexities. The TP's canceled. That's a static storm wasted. So that's
actually
something.
Gets the blink off there.
Oh, he actually blinked out of that.
Yep.
Oh, man. All right, well, the tier 2 tower looks to be uncontested for now. I don't think they're going to do anything until Drow Ranger's back in town here with 30 seconds left on the death timer.
There's this high ground. It is 19 minutes into the game.
Wow, Ori jumps in very aggressively. Of course, has the Aegis turn on the 40 seconds, so wants to kind of use it here. As long as he doesn't put himself in horrendous position. Oh, Moose stuck in the middle. He needs to get this black hole out of the Blade Fury. Is enough. And the right clicks. That is a dead Enigma. Does have buyback, though. Or can wait for 50 seconds. But this tower and Rax will fall if he's not going to be able to buy back. Drow Ranger up at 5.
If you buy back, it's just doesn't change anything, right? And then you just put yourself farther behind.
Right. Yeah, there's always that potential for sure. I'm getting quite low. We have the lasso initiation, but there's a cyclone from the Brewmaster keeping him in tow. And the black hole is going to be used. They've been able to get one kill, but that's just the Aegis, mind you. And the Brewlings don't really care about the black hole at all. They're going to group up yet again. Ori with the Insanity Eclipse onto 3 heroes. 2 dead, though, on his way of Vici Gaming. Omnislash destroys Kyle. That's just a support. So Complexity will be able to hold here. Can they get more is the question. Ori looks to be next on the list. And Limp continuing the pressure. Young 11's pretty fast. Should be able to get away here. Limp continuing with the sticky napalm. Fenrir running away for now. See if he can slow him enough. The kinetic field is there. Flame break back into position. We have some more members of Complexity coming. Can he get the Malachus off? No, the TP inside is enough for him to get away, but it's still a 3-for-1, not even including the Aegis. So nice fight there for Complexity. Nice hold overall.
Yeah, it was. They lost what? Just the tier 3 tower? Not too bad. They did have to buy back on Enigma, though. So.
Oh, did they? Okay. Yeah, that is unfortunate. But not only with that fight, Complexity should be able to get this home. Might have some trouble here. Young 11 with the Blade Fury. And Chessie looks to be an easy kill for them this time around. Limp blinks away to safety. Moo. He's going to get chased. There's no Omni Slash for another 60 seconds, though. So don't have to worry about that spell. There's a glimpse into the Limp Static Storm as well. This is a lot. Look at Paparazzi's damage. It's insane with that Mask of Madness.
Mask of Madness, yeah. Just
ridiculous. 2 kills in the blink of an eye for Vici Gaming, despite losing that fight.
None of these heroes do anything if Juggernaut gets in their face at all.
And Kyle's just going to be the next victim for Vici Gaming, it looks like. One snowball and Walrus Punch is all he has to say about that. Z-Freak going to find the tether onto Moo. We'll go in opposite direction for now. And Moo should be able to TP out to safety.
Feels like Complexity's lineup never really came online.
Yeah.
Right? We've just seen them trying to play catch-up the entire game. They just can't take any sort of fights at all. And because of that, they can't group up and use the Drow Ranger for choosing the pick.
Oh boy, Moo gets Glimpse back. Doesn't have his BKB yet. And you have to think that this is going to be an easy kill for Vici Gaming again. We do have support on the way, but there's no way. There's no way that's going to happen with Relocate down right now.
60 seconds, no Enigma, no tier 3 tower as well. Yeah,
and of course Vici knows that he doesn't have buyback because he just used it in the last engagement. So it's going to be a tough hold for Complexity on this mid-Rax as Young 11 doesn't have healing orb for 12 seconds, so has to be a little bit careful here. Blade Furies for now. Lots of damage being applied. Okay, the Astral Imprisonment. Where does he actually show up? He should show up where he got...
Where he lassos him.
Yeah, so he's going to be dead. He doesn't even get the primal split up in time, so this could be a potential hold here for Complexity, but Limp getting destroyed by Ori from the range with that Hurricane Pike. A beautiful jump from the Omni Slash, killing 1, 2 buybacks now for Complexity. They'll probably get this melee Rax at the very least, if not more. Z-Freak into the Static Storm. Down he goes, buyback as well. And this looks like the beginning of the end for Complexity in game 1. Sanity's Eclipse to finish it off. That is a rampage for Ori. And it might be a double rampage instead. My God. That is one fat OD. GG, well played, come out. Complexity losing 23 minutes to Vici. I was not expecting that bad. I was expecting this to be a pretty even series overall. Of course, it's only one game. Draft means so much
nearby, unless of course you can get the wrap around like this. He's level 2 now, they're both level 1 still.
And he's got the...
He's pinging the creep to get level 2.
Indeed.
There it is.
He's going to right-click Young 11. There's a Burrow Strike on top of him, though. Trying to take advantage of that Caustic Finale. There's a very early Shallow Grave, in fact.
Kyle,
he's definitely committing his level 1 of Ether Shock. That might be enough. One more right-click will do it. No, it's going to be close. It looks like Kyle will fall the Burrow Strike on top. And Vici Gaming somehow turned that around. And Young 11, I have no idea how he lived, but that was a close call for sure.
So close. It's one of those things that can go either way, honestly.
Oh,
there we go.
All right, Young 11, he's going to get healed again. Burrow Strike on top. The Monkey King not doing enough damage. Of course, only level 2 right now. Fenrir TP's away. Kyle
Unable to get it.
not able to get vision for that shackle, unfortunately for him. Bottom lane in the meantime, Paparazzi getting chased by Moo with that Ion Shell. We have some TP support coming in the form of Brewmaster. And Moo.
He's hasted, okay.
He's hasted. He's going to take a lot of right
no
clicks.
clap, though. He's got the haze.
Oh, you're right. Haze and the passive. Very early levels here.
That actually sounds really annoying to deal with, just hazing a lane as a support hero.
Oh, we have Balance Strike into the shackle. One more right click should do it. And the Complexity is now on the board. 2-1 advantage for Vici.
It's really important for Complexity to stabilize their safe lane. Otherwise, once Sand King gets a bit of levels, it's going to be too difficult for Shadow Shaman to stay there. And then he'll probably have and he's just going to wait for people to come to him, probably.
And we have a shackle now onto the Sand King Chessie. He's dealing a lot of damage, but with knowing the Shallow Grave is available, deters him from being very aggressive. Burrow Strike now being applied, trying to save his teammate East Chessie. It's not going to happen. There's a Shallow Grave onto Young 11. He's continuing the right clicks. Might actually go down here. Nope. Pops the wand and will live through it and get another kill. So 2-0 Vici Gaming. Off to a great start in this game.
Yep, 11 building for the lane as well. Goes for the treads instead of any other, like a initiator style of build where he just rushes the blink. So it's good.
So what can Complexity do to get Ursa back in this game? So you talk about the is that because of the dual lane and tri-lane dynamic, but at the end of the day, still more CS for everybody on Vici Gaming at the current point in time.
When I see Ursa, I think a hero that dominates lanes. And that's just not happening.
Chess is getting chased. He's getting an Earthshock off. Fenrir trying to do as much damage as he can. We do have TP support. Fenrir's going to have to Shallow Grave himself. Lots of damage being applied to Chessie. He will pop to that Caustic Finale. Young 11, though, might cost him his life as a result. We'll see if Complexity can clean up. There's a Burrow Strike into the TP. Looks like it'll be successful. And then meanwhile, Kyle getting so chased. And yeah, that is a lot of damage. That's a 3-0 across the map. And Vici, again, getting every trade they want.
They managed to kill Darkseer. Well, it's a disaster in every lane. Like, Complexity need to... It's so hard to pick and choose one lane to just go for, because at the same time, you're going to have to sack both your lanes to be able to make that kind of a play. And it's like, they just probably feel like they can't do anything at all.
And Ori working towards that Mask of Madness right now. 4K lead at 9 minutes is... That's quite high.
It is high.
That's quite high. But if they can sneak in I was going to say sneak in Ursa. Well, you can sneak in Ursa into Roche, I suppose.
Yeah.
But at what level will that be possible? He doesn't
even have the skill build for it, though, right? He's got 2 levels.
Oh, that's
clap,
true.
So.
Yeah, he had to go to clap. Oh, we're going to have some action here in the mid lane. Ori's taking so much damage to be able to clean him up. So Complexity get a very much needed kill. Lanham only level 4, but is able to scurry his way to safety. And Kyle, he is level 5 on the Shadow Shaman. Not the typical farming game you'll see from him, especially on this hero, as we're going to have some action. Kyle's level 6, the nice shackle,
so funny.
Very long range. Chessie's going to pound into this Bloodseeker. There are the wards being placed as well. The Bloodright does connect, but to no avail. Meanwhile, top lane, Limp taking some damage from the Epicenter, but it's a wasted ult at the end of the day. Young 11 getting initiated on a lot of damage as well. Shallow Grave is available. They're going to turn this around onto Z-Freak. The last right click from Fenrir is there. Young 11 looks like he will finally go down in this 1-for-1 trade at the top lane.
That's still very worth it for Complexity.
Yeah, Fenrir with no mana whatsoever. He's limp. Biding his time, though. Being a little bit hesitant, maybe a little bit scared of TP support from Vici Gaming.
Yeah, with only 1 more lance, he wouldn't be able to actually kill him. So.
I mean, we're talking in literally the last minute. We have a 2K cut into that lead. Only down 2K now.
And look at this.
Oh, Kyle going to get initiated by Lanham's Thunderclap. Ori's coming in. Kyle attempting to TP out. It's going to be close, but the last auto attack from Paparazzi is there. He is level 10, and this is a tier 1 tower for Vici.
Even though Vici had a massive gold lead from the lanes, they didn't actually take any towers until now, which is very, very surprising. Typically, the big net worth is because of towers.
That's true.
Not this game.
It was mostly just CS and a few extra kills on top of it.
They won all 3 lanes and had a really large CS advantage, but no towers means Complexity can still play the game.
Well, Complexity right now only down 2K, and Moo making his way towards this bot lane right now. As Young 11 has transferred himself up to here.
So what's big coming out? We have the roster wards thrown down bottom and help them secure a tower and a kill, which is very nice. It's their biggest timing that they can
that was kind of a double whammy down there.
They have the 2-for-1 special.
Burger King. Why did I say Burger King? It's the worst. Z-Freak getting close there. Paparazzi. He's going to get the blood right off into the rupture. It's going to connect. He sees the tree. Does he have a quelling blade?
One? He doesn't.
He doesn't. He eats the wrong one. And Z-Freak will live to see another day.
Eats the wrong one.
Lan Hem. He'll get the 4-second stun with the Thunderclap. Double crits. All right. Lan Hem.
He did the math there. He knew he was going to double crit.
Well, the first one's guaranteed. The second one, complete RNG.
Luck is on his side.
Indeed. Kyle does have Serpent Wards available, so we'll see if they position themselves for a potential tower in the mid lane. And as, meanwhile, top lane, Vici will be pressuring the tier 1.
Okay, they're actually trying to defend this on the side of COL. Heroes are set up and they're coming in.
Yeah, well, tower's getting pretty low. There's the fortification. Here comes Z-Freak. Boundless strike onto 1. Looks like the primal split will be Paparazzi getting quite low, but the epicenter burrow strike combination dealing tons of damage and slowing heroes as Paparazzi's continuing getting chased here. Limp just needs one more Spirit Lance. He's not going to find it. It's too far away. And he's going to get turned on now. Burrow strike into the Mystic Snake, and that is enough to take him out with ease as Vici Gaming is trying to turn this around now. Moo on the run. Won't get very far, though. And it looks like Vici Gaming will, at the very least, get this tier 1 tower. See if they can find anybody else as Chessie TP's down to safety. And Z-Freak, ooh, that was actually a confined area.
It's a lot to walk. When you think, oh, Dark's here, he's pretty good at defending the Roshan pit, but not when he's so far behind, right? You need more levels in vacuum, you need a Blink Dagger to actually get in position to use your spells, and they're just not there yet. On position, not able to find the picks. They still need time for their own heroes to come online.
Oh, we have the epicenter burrow strike combination. Only going to connect on 1, but it's a very important hero. Limp, Doppelganger's away. Young 11 continuing to chase, takes a Spirit Lance to the face, and he, oh my god, the caustic finale was actually enough. As Limp falls to the ground. Ori in the meantime taking the tower down, but he does die to Chessie. That is a huge kill for Complexity.
That's exactly what they need to delay the aggression from VG.
Well, Vici's just going to continue to go down this mid lane as this tier 2 tower looks to be next. Z-Freak, he's jumping in onto 4 heroes. He jumps right back up. I mean, that's the benefits. Nice down strike onto 2 into a wall, and Chessie's just going to blow up that dazzle thanks to the shallow, thanks to the shackle shot. Young 11 on the run now. Seeing Paparazzi getting stuck inside the wards. Can they finish him off is the question. Wukong's command coming out as well. Not a whole lot of damage to speak of. It was a double kill for Chessie on the backside. Paparazzi now on the run with very low HP. Here comes Z-Freak again. Not able to connect though. That might be.
Want him so bad.
Boundless strike is online again as Chessie jumped in with that newly picked up Blink Dagger. That is the Aegis. Question is, can they get more out of this? Lan Hem continuing the pressure onto Move. Blood right coming out. Paparazzi gets vacuumed up. A couple more right clicks should suffice, but here comes the Mystic Snake. Medusa, he's helping out, but it's a 2 for 2. And they do lose that Bloodseeker. Limp barely able to get away. But that overall pretty good fight for Complexity.
Super good. BG had Aegis and they had like a...
One of the PLs, he kind of falls off normally.
He does fall off,
but not with that skill. He's going to be found out here. Yules is there. Looks like the Shallow Grave is going to be used on Fenrir. Chessie trying to right-click as much as he can on the backside. We have Wukong's command shackled. Yeah, Medusa is going to get destroyed by Complexity.
She died so fast.
And they continue the chase here as Ursa is getting controlled by the Brewmaster. He's just going to turn and destroy Fenrir in the meantime. Burrow strike, they're trying to control that Ursa. He's getting quite low. Sandstorm is there as well. Chessie attempting to run away. Has the enraged Papa will fall.
Bloodseeker solo.
Paparazzi next on the list for Complexity. Huge kill after huge kill for them. They do lose the Ursa, but 2 ginormous cores with a lot of gold.
They can blow up the Dazzle before the fight begins with the Sand King.
Kyle is going to find the Sand King, and there he goes. Chessie.
Very nice.
Able to blow him up immediately.
Yep, and that's all thanks to the wards. They had a ward in between the towers in the mid lane, so they saw him running down there. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's a 5v4 right now. Sand King dead for another 40 seconds. Does have buyback here. Comes another X into the ward. Wukong's command as well. Big blood right coming out. That's a buyback on the Sand King though. Have to keep that in mind if you're Complexity. In fact, they might want to back up as it looks like Moo will fall first for Complexity. Yeah, this would be huge. They get a kill, they get a buyback, and they lose 1 hero. Definitely in favor of Complexity and Primal split down, so could potentially just turn this into another fight here pretty soon. Looks like the rupture is now applied though to the Ursa into an epicenter. That's going to be an easy kill. So not exactly what Complexity was looking for. Could have been a lot worse for sure.
Yep. Still not that bad. You know, the game still goes on. They're probably going to lose this tier 2 tower mid since Ursa and Darkseer are still dead, but for how awkward that was, they happened to find all of
continue to right-click this tier 3. Look at that split shot go to work. That is a tier 3 tower down, but Ursa is now online. We'll see how Vici Gaming responds to this. Still cheese available for Medusa. As fortification, or the pipe is actually there. My goodness, Z3 gets blown up completely. They're going to turn around though. Nice force staff onto Ori, keeping him safe.
Well, Kyle's solo on the side.
And Lan M and company are able to clean him up with ease. That is a second kill. He's going to buy back into the game though.
They need the vacuum into the wall.
Either way, it's a 45. A nice wall. Young 11 looking for a burrow strike, not able to find it yet. Might apply it to Chessie here pretty soon. Chessie getting kited to a high degree. And this is going to be a free Rax for Vici. I think this is the right play for Complexity to let this go, as long as they don't lose anybody. Burrow strike though, this could be a dieback onto Kyle if he's not careful. The Yules is there, primal split pop. Looks like Vici Gaming is committing on this fight. Serpent Words of place before Kyle drops to the deck. Bloodright is there as well, but Enrage is going to keep Chessie alive for now. But this Vici Gaming lineup is just cleaning up Complexity. Triple kill for Paparazzi, and with that fight, you have to think that a second Rax is potentially, although the tier 2 towers are online, so they might have to back up to that. Or they could go for tier 3, tier 4 is
They want to end this game.
Yeah, they want to end this. There's 3 on the deck.
God, this
they
game
know Rasta has no buyback.
This game was so even up until that second Roshia. Like, if Complexity manages to take that, we still have an even game that's probably going for a really long time.
Right. Paparazzi getting pretty low. Doesn't have really any creeps to heal up on. Is Limp trying to defend this. Of course, if Complexity lose, they are out of this tournament. 1 tier 4 tower down, the next being pounded upon. Ursa up in 20 seconds. Z-Frix gonna have to pop his Wukong's command. Last ditch effort here for Complexity is Limp getting completely focused. Boundless Strike is there. He's gonna buy back on that PL. And the tier 4 tower still taking damage. It looks like Vici might want to fall back now as the Urn applied to Paparazzi gets canceled right off the bat. Either way, that it down another lane at this point.
They can just sit behind the Medusa and do the exact same thing where she just sits there, hits the base. But of course, there's still the Dazzle.
This is going to be a big attempt here for Complexity onto the Medusa. Pops the cheese though, and is at full HP as a result, and full mana as well. Primal split is popped in addition, and Ursa getting kited, just completely stone gate. Double kill for Ori and Paparazzi on top of that. 3 dead for Complexity as Vici Gaming looking to finish this game in style. Looks like the PL is next, and the last remaining member of Complexity is Z-Freak. And that'll be a complete team wipe and nobody even harmed on the side of Vici Gaming.
Yep, just a complete steamroll in that team fight. They're just way too far behind at this point of the game.
GGs are called. Vici Gaming are now secured top 4 in Captain's Draft, as Complexity will have to go home.
Yep, well played both teams. You know, the end of the game looked super one-sided, but